Hello YouTube, this is Dark Emissary 617, and this is my review of the Marvel Doctor Strange Funko Pop Caecilius, or Caecilius, whichever you prefer. Anyways, on to the review. He is number 172 in the Marvel series, and there's a good look at Caecilius. And on the back you can see all the other pops that you can collect in the Doctor Strange series. So, what is there to say about Caecilius? Well, I'm gonna just come up front and be abrupt about it. He is arguably the most generic, the most forgettable, the most bland, and really not the most interesting Marvel villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, hands down. Yellow Jacket had a very interesting design to his outfit, and he was a little bit of a foil or counterpart to Ant-Man. Ronan, the Accuser, is one of the many sons of Thanos, and he was a very powerful enemy. Caecilius? He's just an evil rogue student of the Ancient One, and that's really about him. He's just overall very forgettable compared to most of the other cinematic universe villains. One thing I did decide to get the pop, though, was that, one, I got him for a very cheap price. Two, he does have some nice details. I have to give him that. For such a generic character, he actually does have some nice looking pops designed to him. Like, he has this nice glitter that goes all around on his crusty looking eyes, and the purple surrounding his solemn black eyes actually looks nice. He has a bit of a symbol on his forehead, and he has his nose that is your typical triangular nose. He has a nice looking gray hair, just all tied up together in braids. And he actually has some good details on his orange outfit. And he does look nice. He doesn't have holes underneath his feet, but he stands up just fine. And the bauble doesn't work that badly. It actually does hold up well, and he looks cool. He looks very nice and pretty well detailed for a Marvel Funko Pop. But the problem is that Caecilius is just so forgettable compared to a lot of the other villains I've already mentioned, and then some. There's a high chance, but that combined with his weird name and how to pronounce it, I'm highly sure he'll become one of the first villains people will end up forgetting in no time at all. Well, him and Taserface, but even Taserface had that comic relief joke that got way old fast, but nevertheless, it was harmless compared to this guy trying to be the main villain of Doctor Strange. I feel like we only got him because they just kinda needed a villain, and Dormammu was sadly not as important to the plot, as essential as he could have been, like Hela was in Thor Ragnarok. But overall, I actually don't necessarily recommend this guy overall. Probably you can now, because he is criminally cheap, so getting him is no biggie. And we're surely never gonna get a figure of him. No Marvel Legends for this guy, most likely. Though it would have been nice to get a 2-pack with Caecilius versus the Ancient One. That would have been a cool idea for a 2-pack. Not gonna lie. I also kind of wish we got a 2-pack with, I guess, Star-Lord and Ronan, and even a 2-pack with Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket really ticked me off for not having a Marvel Legends figure. But anyways, overall, he is an okay pop. He is very well detailed, and he looks nice, but he's just such a forgettable villain overall. So, that's been my review for the Marvel Doctor Strange Funko Pop Caecilius. This is Dark Emissary 617, signing out.